Everybody, doing a coin roll hunt today. We've got to get rid of all these 20-cent coins. Start doing them, Hunter.
Have you done all this?
No, they need to get sorted. They're all in bags.
Oh. Yeah, that's because these are all the good ones.
Yeah, so just go and pile and start going from. I need to get rid of this. Eye patch for doing these. Hey Brian, how you going, mate? What's been happening, Brian? Got to get through all these coin roll hunts. We've got bags of 20-cent coins to go through yet.
Plus these.
Plus these pile. I've got to go through them so I can get them back to the bank. I need the money. I'm searching for rare coins, low mintage ones and that sort of stuff. Error coins.
I just noticed that when I see 2008, what to do, not I had an
Well,
M.
that's my birth year, that one. 79. Must be pretty late over in America at the moment. Or pretty early, I should say. Like it must be like, let me guess, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning? That's what I think, but I'm probably wrong. What a way chat. 2:12 a.m. Yeah, I thought it would be pretty late over there. Oh, what have we got here? A Gallipoli landing. I've never had one of these before. Let's see if I can get that up in there. Gallipoli landing coin. So that's a keeper. That would have been part of a commemorative set that was released. It wasn't meant for, so it's an NISC, not meant for circulation. Awesome, we have a keeper. Keeper's up there, Hunter. So that's International Women's Day. Not really. Ooh, Prince William and Meghan. Not a real fan of the two.
Sadly, it's not Charles the King.
It's not Charles with the big ears, no, but it's still just as bad. 1981, 3.5 floor. Those coin hunting couples still alive, are they? Hey, Midnight Silver Run, how you going, mate? Wow, they're streaming late, 2:12 in the morning. Awesome. Euphobius Unum, how you going, mate? Better make sure I've got you. Grab you up. You got 40 now, Euphobius. Hey, North Idaho Fine Coins, how you going? Grab you up, make sure I've got you. Yep, already got you. See if I've got Dizzy Giraffe. I'm pretty sure I've got Dizzy, but I'll just check. No, I've got your Dizzy now. Grab everyone as they come in. Hey, coin hunting couple. Confusion Coins, hello. Hey, Michael E. Coin Fanatic, I'll just check. I've got you, Coin Fanatic. Got you now, coin fanatic. Hey, Mees, coins. Hey, D Reese. Native Tipsy. I'll just check I've got you, Native Tipsy. You finding anything good, Hunter?
No.
That's good. So Dad's getting all the luck today, eh? Hey, Gordon. Hey, Jeff Brown. Hello, everybody. Wow. I was thinking we were going to have nobody in the house tonight. Everyone would be asleep. Hey, ACA. Seven Wonders. How you going, mate? I've got your ACA. Oh, thanks, coin hunting couple. So we're just trying to get through a whole heap of coins so we can get them back to the bank. Princess Bug, she's at school still. She's at daycare. She's still got daycare on today.
I think on Monday
You
the public
want to move over? Hang on. Is that better? Yeah, you move over a bit more. There we go. We've got Hunter here helping today. 2:17 a.m. Wow. It's 4:16 in the afternoon here. Another wave getting up. So the only good find I've had today so far, I haven't only really just started, was Gallipoli landing coin from World War One, the Gallipoli commemorative coin. And these poor guys, when they pulled up in these boats, they had to climb them cliffs in front of them under machine gun fire at Gallipoli. Yep. Hey, Tanya Z. Hey, Brian Gilson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the poor guys at Gallipoli had a hard time. They had, like I said, they had to climb cliffs under machine gun fire. And
Wow. Maybe should write to this team there too.
maybe. We just need to check, don't we? Hey, Sheldon, how you going, mate? Tanya Z. Wow, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Jetpacks in the future. Yeah, it'd be nice if I knew the winning lotto numbers. It's Wednesday today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wednesday, 4:17 p.m. The older kids there on school holidays, but the little one, she still goes to daycare, which is a good thing because, man, she can be a real handful. We're in Australia, Gordon. We're down under, so we get a lot of New Zealand coins in our rolls. Like that's a New Zealand one, so that's definitely not a keeper because that isn't used anymore. They don't use 20-cent coins in New Zealand anymore. I'm pretty sure these ones. So we've got to send that back to circulation. 1:19 a.m. Wednesday here. Oh, right. Yeah, confusion. She's gone back to work. She's doing a lot better. She's still got like a bit of what appears to be a bit of tendon damage in her arm. But other than that, she's doing pretty good. And the hole's healing up nicely. She's tough, though. She's real tough, isn't she, Hunter? Oh, every other country has the coolest coins. I actually like a fair bit of Canadian coins. I think they've got some really cool coins I haven't seen before. Sydney, Melbourne, Geelong, or the other coast. Near Sydney, Gordon. Morning, Pot of Jam. How you going, mate? Yeah, we're up near Sydney. We're in the hills above Sydney, in the Highlands. So I can get in my car and be in the centre of Sydney in an hour. And that's pretty good because even people that live in the city normally take an hour and a half to get into the centre. The spider killer has to be tough for chest hunting too. Yes, Canada has really cool coins too. Yes, the spider killer has to. Yes, because I definitely won't. I tell you what, it freaked me out when I saw that snake yesterday. Hey, Ray Bailman, how you going, mate? Arnie C, how you going? Yeah, when that snake come at me, it oh, what did I do, Hunter? Tell everyone what I did.
You screamed, and then you ran away from it, but then you wanted to go there again because you knew that there was sapphires there.
Yeah, so I waited till the snake left, and then I banged my shovel really loudly. Hey, Kevin! I'm there banging my shovel on the rocks to make sure all the snakes took off. Because what happened was I was digging near his hole, so I think I upset him in his hole and woke him up. So he's come out to find out who and what woke him up. So I was lucky. Aussie! How you going, Aussie? 66. Ooh. Not a wave gap.
No.
Check out this, Aussie. We got a Gallipoli landing, our first Gallipoli landing. I reckon that's a cool one. That's definitely a keeper in my book. Nate's snake scream sounds like Mariah Carey. Yeah, I think I probably would have outdone Nate there yesterday. The Australian brown snake's pretty venomous. Like you don't mess with it, and they're aggressive too. They'll come for you. I'm not as brave as Tassie Adventures. He's a snake wrangler. So I've seen one of his videos. He goes after tiger snakes in his backyard and picks them up and everything.
That's dangerous.
Any luck on those 81s? No 81s yet. I haven't found any half floors yet, but I do know the set they come from, and I'm trying to collect the set. Yeah, browns are pretty aggressive, but tiger snakes they're really aggressive. They chase you really fast too, like really aggressive tiger snakes. I've never seen anything like it. Down Kangaroo Valley, they're in like plague proportions. International Year of Volunteers, 10th anniversary. Different one, I might keep that one. International Year of Volunteers. Oop. Another different one. Night Confusion. Thanks for coming. Yeah, tiger snakes. They're really cool coin hunting couple. You want to check them out. They've got a reputation, and it's a well earned one too. They do not muck around. Tiger snakes are super bad. Yep, they're really aggressive. When I was down at Kangaroo Valley, I was working on this farm for a while with this guy, and he says, "Oh, come on, we've got to go over to the dam and fix the pump." And I said, "Oh, okay." And next thing you know, he's handing me a shotgun. And I said, "Why are we taking shotguns over to the dam?" And he says, "The dam's full of tiger snakes, so you got to be ready for them." And sure enough, they come for us. I prospect myself, Gordon. We go down and do sapphires. We recently did a video on sapphire hunting. It was a lot of fun. We go down to a place called Grab and Gullen, and they have some of the best sapphires in Australia there. Western Diamondback, not too scary. There's a lot worse other places. Yeah, Australia's got the worst snakes. Don't lie in wait. They just attack you. Yeah, tiger snakes are aggressive. If they sense that there's anyone around, they'll come out and come for you. And they move pretty quick too. You got to be on your toes. And they get big too, like a couple of meters long, and about that fat. They're pretty. They're apex predators. We don't have tigers around here much anymore. We used to, but I haven't seen a tiger snake up here in the Highlands since I was a little kid. That doesn't mean they're not still around, but I just luckily haven't seen them. Mostly get red belly black snakes around, and they're pretty cool because they hunt the other snakes. I don't know. I haven't eaten any snakes, Gordon, because they're protected. You're not supposed to hurt them unless they're going to kill you. So most of us don't try and mess with them at all. It's an 81, bit of full claws. Bring my katana. They look like a cobra cousin. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. They get big. Aussie, they get real big, mate. The coral snake is the deadliest in America. Yeah, we've got the eastern brown is one of the deadliest snakes in the world, and I think there's also another one called a taipan or something. They get a lot in Western Australia. It's real bad too. Aussie would probably be able to tell you which one's the worst ones. The Western diamond, but yeah. We get mainly here. We get browns. We get copperheads. Copperheads can be painful because they nest in logs and stuff like that. So instead of just being like one snake in the log, you could have 30, 40 snakes in that log. So when you go to cut it open for like firewood or something like that, all of a sudden all these snakes pour out everywhere. Nope, roots. Always bury the head fangs down, yeah. Yeah, they're not my favourite animal. I'm not the bravest when it comes to snakes and spiders, I must admit. But the other day when we had a black snake here, I was the brave one, not the others. They all ran screaming. Taipan, deadliest venom. That's the one, the taipan. Yeah, I think that's the worst snake in the world, the taipan. And then I think it goes the eastern brown after that, and then something else after that. And we've got two of them.
What was a tiger snake or a brown?
A brown snake. They're way worse, but not as common. Yeah, not as common as the eastern brown. Yeah, the eastern brown, I'm pretty sure, has got enough venom in it to kill 10 people or some crazy number like that. Like it's pretty full on. I think that might be a food call.
What? Can you
On the 81s, see the claws? There's
Yeah.
only 3.5 claws on some of the 81s, and they're collectible.
81's not up
Yeah, South African mamba, yeah, very close. I think they're third, South African mamba. No, Gordon, it tends to attract them. They think, look at that idiot, I'm going to take a bite out of here. He won't be able to run real fast. Typhoons are killing me. Yeah, yeah. A lot of animals here in Australia are poisonous. Nearly everything. Ooh, 66. Not a wavy. How come Golden Egg's the only one that found a 66 wavy? It's not fair.
Because it's your back, remember?
I know. Oh yeah, Queen Hunting Couple. I'm a I'm a plumber, so I use my shovel all the time. I'll wield it like a weapon. So when I'm out and about prospecting and I have my trusty shovel in my hand, I'm feeling pretty good. But when it comes up against a brown snake, you you want to leave them alone. You don't want to do anything unless they're coming for you and you can't get away because if you mess up with one of them and they get you, you're in big trouble. Especially when you're a long way from medical help, you're in big trouble.
Dad, someone asked up there with me,
Mm.
is your cat scared of snakes?
Yeah, I know. I told him they attract me.
Oh.
They attract them. People laugh. The snakes laugh at me and say, "I'm going to get that bloke." I have a snake kit and spider bit kit in my field pack. Never know what's going to happen. Yeah, I should get one, Keevan. I've got to look into that. I remember I've done first aid courses a few times in my life, and every time I've done one, they've changed. Like they say something different about snake bites. So I'm going to have to check back into it and see. Epilepsy, I have two extra EpiPens in there as well, I think. Oh, right. Always wearing my snake gaiters when out bush. Yeah, well, when I'm prospecting, I've got my gum boots on. I don't know if that'll save me. I don't think so. You've got to have gum boots on when you're doing sieving so you can go out in the river and dunk the pans. It gets pretty hot though in summer. You take your gum boots off and they've cooked you. Run some barbed wire fence along BLM land once. We killed many rattlesnakes just because they were in our path and didn't want them doubling back on us. Yeah, I probably should get snake boots. We're not allowed to kill the snakes, Arnie. We kill a snake, we get in big trouble. Like I said, unless they were coming for us and it was our life or theirs, and even then, I think we still get in trouble. I don't know if they can get through the gum boots or not. I wouldn't like try and find out, eh? Like Hunter can attest, I was pretty light on my feet, screaming and running like a ballerina. I was up on the tippy toes and I was moving. I reckon I could have walked on water if there was water there. I reckon I could have walked across the water. I was moving that quick. Yeah, taipan is the most venomous. Yeah, I've never seen a taipan though, thank goodness. They're more in like desert country, Western Australia and that sort of places, I think. I might be wrong, but I've never seen a taipan here. Yeah, they will. Yeah, I thought they would, Kevin. Yeah, you got to have like armored boots or something to stop them going through. Yeah, 66, not a wavy. Yeah, the browns are dangerous there, and they'll keep biting too. They won't stop biting. Hey, Lake House Beach, how you going, mate? The Yeah, the browns they don't stop biting either. They'll keep going. They'll bite you a few times, like 3 or 4 times, and once they start on you, that's pretty much the end of you. Yeah, happy birthday, Lake House Beach. I was telling everyone in one of my streams, Lake House, about your channel impersonation bits you did. I thought they were so funny. Are you going to do more channel impersonation bids? Hey, Sean. Yeah, I really enjoyed your impersonation bits, Lake House. I'd love to see some more. And I'd love to see what you did for a crazy pirate in Australia. Hint, hint. My buddy Ridley got bit by a bull snake. We thought was a rattlesnake. Went right through two wool socks and winter muck boots. Yeah. First chance you get, Browns are known to dry strike. First time to save their venom. Yeah, they'll bite you dry, and if you're not running or whatever, then they'll nail you hard. Night coin hunting couple, thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. That's awesome. Yeah, snakes are pretty scary things, you know. Sometimes I wish I lived in Ireland where they don't have any snakes at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm moving there.
Oh, cool. Look, Lake House is going to do more impersonation videos. Awesome. He might even do an impersonation video of Hunter. It's really frightening going to this place because you know there's going to be brown snakes there in summer, but the draw of the sapphires just pulls you in and you can't say no, like you can't stay away. Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. You did a wicked job for Sheldon on his design. That's awesome. New Zealand has no snakes too. Oh, you guys have got it pretty awesome over in New Zealand there. Coin hunting couples, stop it. Yeah, no, that'd actually be a good impersonation. No, thanks for coming back for that one, coin hunting couple. It, I wish I'd got it on camera for you. You all would have laughed so hard. Mind you, I wasn't laughing at the time. Lancaster Bobber.
Well, now you are.
Oh, I'm laughing now, but at the time I wasn't laughing, was I? I was screaming. It took me by surprise because I could hear something and I'm down in my hole digging and I look up and there's this snake heading straight for me, and it's like, uh-oh, I'm in big trouble.
You're supposed to back away slowly, not fast.
I know that, but it was too late. It was right up in my face. It was only about half a metre from my face. It was about that far from my face, and that's within striking distance of a brown. You know, they can strike really quick and get you, so I had to get out of there real fast. And all I had was my little scraper tool on me, so it would have been me fighting a brown snake with my little scraper tool. I think I would have been in big trouble. That wouldn't have been a good ending. Yeah, I can laugh now, but I definitely wasn't laughing then.
Me and Golden Egg were thinking about what would happen if you didn't realise it.
They were discussing amongst themselves what they would have done if I'd gotten bitten, and it was good to hear that they were smart enough to realise to try and get to the phone to make a phone call for help, not to panic. So it's good to learn these sort of things in life.
So we would have rang the close people to us that help us.
If I'd gotten bitten, I would have jumped in the car and driven straight to the farmyard across the road and rang from a landline because there's no mobile service there. Yeah, got to keep your knife close. Yeah, it was a real eye opener. I've known about them. I've seen them there before, like, but never that close. Never where I've disturbed one and he's come out to have a go at me. I've never had that before. Like, I've seen them going around everywhere, and you just bang the ground and they go away. But I'd upset this one. I'd probably woken him up. So he come out aggressive. He wanted to have a piece of me. Like he actually came into my hole where my hole was and then backed off out and slid away because I wasn't there. A poke stick. Fire to these lands. I don't think I'll poke the snake, so I think I'll just run and scream. I think that'll be my normal method. Yeah, I do have my own interviewer there. She's pretty good. She was a good girl yesterday, weren't you? The other day you stayed with me and Golden Egg went and sat back in the car after an hour and me and Hunter kept going.
She also said that she wanted to go for 4 hours and she went for at least
1 hour, yeah. And then she went and sat in the car and slept all the way home. Thanks for coming, Keevan. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so me and Hunter kept going and we found another nice sapphire and something else. I'm not sure what the other stone was, but I'll have to have a look at it.
Maybe it's the green stone.
I think that's a 3.5. I'll think that one. So anything exciting? Oh, that one's been pretty well damaged. Looks like it's been hit with a little shotgun or something. It's got holes all over it.
Wow, that was just a bad one.
She's been shot. Looks like someone stabbed the Queen's face with like a dart or something over and over again, stabbing her in the face.
Maybe they don't like the Queen.
No, I don't like the Queen either very much.
You can barely see the name.
That's what I mean. They really stabbed her up. Eh? Someone had a bit of hate for her. I'm just sick of seeing her on all the coins all the time. She's on all the coins and has been my whole life. I'd like to see something a little different.
What about Prince Charles Beers?
Yeah, I'd rather we got rid of them and started doing our own people and our coins rather than them all the time. I'll centenary on that one.
Why does the Queen have to?
We're looking through Australian 20-cent coins. We've got a whole heap of them to search through before we take them back to the bank. We're looking for 66 wavy, which is an error coin, and they're worth around $200 for each coin. And there's a lot of other coins that are worth, $3, $4, $5 a pop. So the only one in our family that's found a 1966 wavy
Stole your bag.
was Golden Egg. Ever want to try silver turtle or harpoon? A dolphin clinking coins? Will the pirate crew here support Richo's treasure? Yeah, I had to give back the turtle to Tabby. He got his turtle back.
Was that his lucky coin?
No, it's just a round I got that he wanted, and I gave it back to him. We swapped it. He got he had a silver bar, and I swapped him the turtle for the silver bar.
So he really wanted that turtle.
Yeah, I'd really love to come to America and search for some silver coins. Like the captain's the only one in our family to find a silver coin in the rolls. So we'd really love to go to America and get a few boxes of halves and stuff like that.
Me and you haven't found any of the really good.
I found $20 coins in the 50s. Yeah, I found a couple of them incised flag ones.
Well, then you're lucky.
I am lucky. Mind you, I still haven't found 66 wavy yet though. Arr, the wavy for the pirates. Be nice to get a couple of $100 for a 20-cent coin. Just keeping the 81 separate so I can check their claws later under a magnifying glass.
I think I'll put it away.
What are the 81 3.5 claws worth, Aussie? Yeah, I had a big magnifying glass that I could pull down, like on the table. I could pull it down over and hold it around like it was connected to an arm. But the captain didn't like it, so it went bye-bye.
No, she still got it.
I know she still got it, but
She
didn't like it, so I'm not allowed to use it.
No, she didn't think that you used it.
Oh, right. Oh, you don't have to look it up, Aussie. That's all good, mate. I was just wondering if you knew.
I told Mum what were you doing with it, and she said I'm just putting it in the shed and you wear them. But Dad doesn't use it.
Because Dad didn't look at it that day, and it was in Mum's way. Oh! I tell you what, I'm looking forward to when Nate does his beard shaving. It was a pretty traumatic event when I shaved my beard off.
Yeah. The worst coin in the world.
Oh my goodness, the worst coin in the world. Who wants it? Let's do a giveaway. The worst coin in the world. Oh. The Australian 100 years of Australian taxation. Who wants it? Let's do a giveaway. Hey Henry Von Moogie, how you going, mate?
What if only one person wants it?
Do they have many snakes in New Zealand? I'm an Australian. Apparently they don't have snakes in New Zealand, but we make up for it in Australia, mate. All right, I'll do a little giveaway now. I'll do a little number range. What we got in the house? 14, under 30.
Check if this is an
Thanks, Hunter. I'm only half brain dead, you know.
Just checking.
All right. I was just about to show everyone the number. Hey, Crispy! Yeah, that's right, Crispy. The snakes are the politicians, mate. We've got deadly ones here in Australia too, I tell you. All right, I'll put this number range up for the worst coin in the world, the taxation coin. Let's see who wants it. You can guess as many times as you like. Good luck, everyone. Let's see if anyone goes for it. All right, we're going. I come from the land down under. That's correct, Arnie. I do. Stop, stop, stop. We have a winner. And the number was 19. And the winner is, I'll just go back up and check there was no one else before. Stop, stop, stop. The winner is Mary Love. Stop, stop, stop. Congratulations, Mary Love. You got the worst coin in the world, the Australian Taxation Office. I don't know if it's congratulations or commiserations. Stop, stop, stop. You're welcome. $2 to $5, but if you find an AU or mint set, 80 to 100. Wow, that's still not bad. $2 to $5 for a 20-cent piece.
At least it's worth more than 20 cents.
Yep, Midnight Silver Run. They love rubbing it into us. They also released a coin celebrating when they took our silver coins off us.
That's not my coin.
And we don't like them for that. We're not happy at all.
Yes, we're going to sell them.
Yeah, our government are quite cruel to us. They They do some. If anytime Australians are making a bit of money on the side and are getting rich, they'll change the law or do something to stop it. So you don't get any extra money or you don't get anywhere extra dirty. Yeah. Oh, our politicians are bad. They steal so much. It's not funny. Oh, Midnight Silver Run. Our politicians are selling us out to the Chinese at the moment. And then they tried taking them as well. Yep. Yeah, there is, Crispy. There's quite a fair few. There's coin sets that weren't meant for circulation that all ended up in the set, so they're pretty cool. And then you've got coin errors. Then they have low mintage coins. There's actually a fair bit in the Aussie coins, just no silver. MD, how you going, mate? Yeah, I do, Mary Love. Yeah, I've got a German medic helmet with a bullet hole in it. I got shot. I got lots of World War II stuff. I got lots of treasures from garage sales over the years. You find stuff. Errors and low mint for big bucks. Yeah. Hey, Bryce. Yeah, I've got to get all these coins searched, get them back to the bank. It is hot, isn't it, Jim? It's like the middle of summer already. It's going to be a stinker bushfire year this year, I reckon. I reckon we're going to get some wicked fires this year. We were very lucky we got a bit of rain a couple of weeks ago, so everything's nice and green at the moment. But
I can't believe there was actually green grass
at Grab and Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that all that rain that we got and the greenery, that'll buy us a couple of months. And then in a couple of months' time, because it's been really hot, it'll get really dry again. And then the bushfires will get real bad again. Yeah, it's about that here too, Jim. 26, 27. It's pretty warm. 50k, gusting to 72k. Yeah, it's no wind here. It's a little tiny bit of wind, but just nice and warm. Like I said, a summer day. Beautiful day. We get quite nice days, but it always ends up getting really hot here in Australia.
Like, didn't it only start?
Yeah, we're in spring now, and it already feels like summer.
Oh no, summer's going to be really hot.
Don't think he's been in tonight, Mary. Not yet. Hot over there too. Yeah, it's crazy weather now. We didn't really get much of a winter here either. You know, like it was. We got a few cold days in that, but not much. It wasn't that bad.
But we take all the cold.
Hey, Steve Bryce, how you going, mate?
We get so much coldness, but we don't get any snow.
Yeah, no, we get wind off the snowy mountains, but we don't get a lot of snow here. We're not high enough. He broke his arm, been hurting real bad. Oh, that's no good. Yeah, we've been setting drought records here in Australia at the moment. It's places have been without rain for record periods of time. All the dams are dry, all the rivers are dry. There's no rivers left, and getting your winter right now in spring. Yeah, we're getting our summer now. I tell you, I'm frightened a bit actually about what'll come if it's this hot already. What it will actually be like in summer. It gets that hot in summer that you can't we're going to have to do siestas soon, like the Mexicans do, sleep through the day and work in the mornings and afternoons. It'll be too hot soon here. When it gets up to 45 degrees, I reckon that's too hot to work.
Has it ever been 100 degrees?
No, not in Australia. It's died now. No, I'm not either, MD. At least I'm not working for that rude, terrible developer anymore. That's one thing. He used to pull up in his car in the middle of summer in the 45-degree heat, and he wouldn't get out of his car because he wouldn't get out of his air conditioning, and he'd just scream at you from his car, keep working, don't stop. And he'd drive up every 20 minutes, keep working. And all my workers were collapsing in the trench, and a couple of them had already gone home. It was too hot, and he just kept screaming at me all day, keep working.
I was close to 66 over 67.
That's what I reckon, Bryce. Sends us home at 35. Oh, wow, that'd be the go, Jim. Yeah, no, that developer,
This is an 81
yeah, I would look. Yeah, no, he'd never send us home, even when it would be rain, and he'd come down and scream at you from his car, keep working, keep working. So all of my workers were complaining because none of them had raincoats or anything. So I got out. No, I didn't have one either. So I got out garbage bags and made everyone a raincoat out of garbage bags. Remember we made one up for Greg and we wrote his name on it and everything and put Gregory. And we were all there wearing garbage bag raincoats so we could keep working in the rain.
Well, that's a smart idea if he's not going to let you go, so.
Yeah, well, it kept us dry. It was actually quite nice. It wasn't too hot. It was nice and cool. Like a lot of times in raincoats when you're working, it gets really hot and stuffy. Less talk, more work. That's right. You just smacked him in there. Oh, I wanted to, Jim. Hurry up and nail it. There was a bloke on this job site, and he's pushing the wheelbarrow around, and it's making a noise as the wheel went around. It was going, and he said to his boss, there's something wrong with my wheelbarrow. It's going, and he said, you're sacked. It should be going, in other words, you should be going a lot faster. Yeah, get their money's worth. There you go, meat man. Yeah, I like to work for myself, doing my own jobs. I work hard as it is, like I get in and go for it. There's no stopping or mucking around or anything like that. And this bloke just never happy, no matter what. Just wanted more all the time. That's what happens when you're, worth $100 million or something. You just get real greedy. Less work, more like we had a bit of a disagreement, and I said to him, I'm not, like, he was screaming and carrying on at everyone, and I said to him, look, I'm not working for you ever again. Don't bother ringing me. Don't ask me again. I'll never work for you again. And he's rung me about 20 times asking me to go back and work for him and help him out. And, I really miss you on the job site. Rah, rah, rah. Don't ring me, mate. Had enough. And apparently he's really giving the other blokes on the job site a hard time now. But he was a nut job. He used to go and sit up on the hills above where we were working and sit in his car and look at us, watch us with binoculars to see if we were standing still for 5 seconds. And then when you're actually having morning tea, or lunchtime when you're allowed to sit down and have a break, he'd ring you up and talk to you the whole time you're having a break about work, about what he wants you to do. And if he didn't ring you up, he'd show up at lunchtime and expect you to go and walk around the job site with him at lunchtime so he can tell you all the things he wants done through your time off. I'm not greedy, I share the wealth, but I don't help them to make it. Yeah. Yeah, and he's one of the most hated persons in the Highlands. And I mean hated. Everyone hates him. A few times when we've been out and about working, we've had to stop people belting him on the street, like because he rips off everyone. He's a real estate agent, and he rips off everyone. He even ripped me off when I worked for him. He told the lady, "Oh, he's desperate to sell his house. You can really do him in," and so they did. And then the lady's nephew come and told me what happened. He was a mate of mine. So he even did in his own workers, like just horrible man. Anything to get his quick bit of money, and he'll do you in. Doesn't matter, and he'll never do the right thing by anyone. Rips everyone off. Horrible man. I'm so happy now that I don't. I used to like it'd interrupt your sleep before you couldn't sleep because you knew you were going to have to go and work with him tomorrow. So you'd be in a terrible mood all night because you knew you were going to have to work there with him tomorrow. There's a returning soldier's coin. I like that one.
Me too, guys.
The mummy, the daddy, and the little kid after the war.
I
That's
thought
a
it
cool
was
coin, that one.
the dad and the kid.
Yeah, you can't do that here though, Barney, because they see you and take all your money and all that. It's set up for rich people here in Australia. If you hurt a rich person here, you're gone. And I mean gone. Hey B3 Relic Recovery. Thanks for stopping in, mate. My numbers have been going down pretty badly since that Michael Kittle coin competition. They went up pretty quick there for a little bit, but yeah, I've been losing steadily on my graph. You can see the numbers of subscribers going down like this, but that's all right. They got to purge you every now and then. I did get a lot really quick, so I'm not too upset about getting purged. Look out for the falling board. Yeah, I talked to a few people about it, and one guy reckons he used to work on big high-rise buildings in Sydney, and he reckons a bloke like that would have got pushed off the building. He would have fallen off, had an accident. He would have got. But no worries, Steve. Thanks for coming, mate. I appreciate you. Yeah, and yeah, he's not a nice man. He even used to scream and carry on with his brother so much when we were working there that his brother's face went bright red all the time, and he was 60 odd, his brother. And I said to him, "You're going to have to watch it. You'll end up having a heart attack." And the next week he did. He had a heart attack and nearly died because of his brother. And his brother, like I said, is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. And he's been doing all these subdivisions and developments for all this time. And his brother, who nearly died, did all the work for him over the years, made him all the money. And I said to him, "Has your brother ever helped you out to get ahead?" And he said, "No, not once, not ever, not one block of land, nothing, never, not one thing." Yeah, I don't mind about them. They were only here for the giveaway. That's it. Lost. 3 a.m. in New York City. Wow. Why 7? Are you going 7? I don't think 7's going. Yeah, just the subs were decreasing. It always happens, but that's all good. My my views have actually been pretty good. I don't want to get big. 7, I'm happy. As long as I can stream from my phone and all that, I'm happy. If you get too big, you can't talk to all your friends and all that sort of stuff. So I'd rather not get too big.
But too many people are in the house.
Yeah, if you get too big, you can't. You sort of lose the personal touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The portal hatch. The portal. I remember working on a job site in Mossvale, and there were all these bricklayers there. They had a big team of bricklayers to do the house, and one of the bricklayers was in the portaloo, and another guy was throwing little bits of clay, little clumps of clay at the toilet, to annoy the guy. And the guy in the toilet, not real bright, he was pretty dumb. And he came out, and the other guy who was throwing the bits of clay against the toilet went into the toilet. So this guy who wasn't real bright, he picked up a massive chunk of clay like this, ran at the toilet and went whack at the toilet, and the portaloo's gone bang over on its side, and the bloke that was in there came out blue, came out covered in all the chemicals, and we had to tell the other bloke to run because that guy was going to kill him. So this guy he ran through the subdivision, jumping fences and all that, and we had to get a garden hose out and hose this bloke off because he was covered in toilet paper and poop and blue chemicals.
Yeah.
Oh, the poor bloke. I've never seen anything like it, eh? And the stink. That's exactly it, Jim. I hate using them. Sometimes on the job sites, you've got no choice. But I had one, because I'm a plumber and I normally do the plumbing on the sites, everyone always comes up to us and asks, where's the toilet? And I'll say to them, I haven't put the toilet in yet. The drains aren't even done yet. What am I going to hook it up to? What are you going to go and just do it in the toilet and leave it sit there? And this electrician guy got really upset with me and started screaming at me one day out in the bush because the owner of the block hadn't got a toilet in. And he goes, what do I do? And I said, you go down, walk down behind them trees down there and dig a hole and do it in the hole. It's called a kangaroo. And the bloke was shocked and horrified because he was a city guy. He'd never been out in the bush. And so eventually he picked up a lime bag. The brickies had left bags of lime there because you put lime in with your mortar. So he picked up a lime bag and wiped his bum with the lime bag. And I didn't say anything when he picked up the bag because he was so rude and screaming at me. I knew what the lime would do because lime burns.
Oh.
So I shouldn't have done it. I should have warned him, but I let him go. And he's there screaming at me so bad that I end up feeling sorry for him. He's there laying on the ground screaming. So I ended up having to hose him off with a hose. Oh, poor bloke. You do, Andy, and it ends up costing you like $30-40 more just to go to the toilet. Yeah, so I shouldn't have. I should have warned that poor bloke, but we've all got to learn sometime in life. I have to pay the guys when they are there. Yeah. It is a good way to tame them down. I remember once on a. You mean it? Yeah, I am. I can be nice too, though. Sometimes. Maybe. Woohoo! I got a wave cap. This one's a wave cap. I don't know if it'll show up on this terrible camera. StreamYard is like back to front or something. To get the stretcher. We're on this a big camp, like a big hike when I was younger, and there was a real big guy with us, and he had a sore back, and someone said to him, put deep heat on your back. And I said to him, don't do it. It'll go down and it'll burn you. Don't do it with all the sweat and that. And he didn't listen. He put it on, and as we're walking along, the sweat's travelled down his back and into his bum, and it was burning his bum and all that. And this poor guy's there crying. He's crying and crying and crying as we're walking along. And we came to this section where we're walking past the river, and he's crying and crying. And I just went like this, whack, and pushed him into the river. And he goes, what did you do that for? I'm all wet now. I said, yeah, but you've stopped crying, haven't you? Because it washed all the deep heat off you. And he goes, oh, thanks for pushing me in the water. That was wonderful. Poor bloke, Izzy was suffering. He's the one I had to pull through the cave to get him out of the cave. He's the one that got stuck in the cave, and I had to pull him through the cave to get him out. Poor big fella. His nickname was Otto Bin because he used to eat and fill up like an Otto bin. And the Otto bin's a really massive big garbage bin. So you can imagine this bloke, he used to eat, man, could he eat. Like I'm a big man too, and this bloke used to make me look like I was a starving man. He'd eat.
You're a starving man now.
I am like a starving man now, aren't I? All my kids eat everything. Every time I go to the cupboard, they pinch on me food. How's Roger Barney? Haven't seen any videos lately. So wrong yet so funny. Yes. Yeah, there's lots of fun times we had. Just sold to Queensland, New South Wales, 50 cents. $10. Nice, Aussie. You're doing well, champion. I'll have to send you all my coins to sell for me. Like I said, I've got this whole container full of them. Aussie, I've got to go through and sell. That whole container's full of coins to sell. And I'm too lazy to put them on eBay or anything like that. Do you sell them on eBay, Aussie, or do you sell them at markets, or? Still doing coins for me, Hunter? Or are you leaving them all up to me to do? So, what do you want to do tomorrow, Hunter? Do you want to go out to the courthouse, or do you want to go to Jewel Festival? Gumtree. Ah, and pick up at local cop shop. That's a good idea.
It's 2019.
Nightlife and Times of Barney. Thanks for coming, mate.
It's 2019 is really good. It's really shiny.
It's like a proof, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, our local police station's the highway patrol now. Hey, Justin, how you going, mate? I got a whole heap of stickers off my board for you, Justin. Some of my extras, but they'll be coming to you in the mail when I post out next.
Can you check that one? It's a nice one.
Yeah, I'm just checking the 66. No. I'll check it later. Gonna come out and talk to him for a second. I don't want to blind everyone. Oh, maybe I will.
You might need to shave your hair again.
Yeah, I do need to shave soon. I'm getting pretty furry, I've noticed.
Your be
Yeah, we've got some Australian pennies. Did you show them?
no,
We've got some half pennies. These are little half pennies.
that's fun.
I know the front's not real good on that one. There's King George VI and a little kangaroo.
If you want a little bit of,
What better quality one?
I think so.
A kangaroo on the penny, half penny.
They're actually bad.
Yeah, they're not
The
great
cleaner
ones.
ones are the worst condition.
Well, that's if they're been cleaned. They might not have been cleaned. They could just be in good condition. So you've got to check to see if there are scratches on them, to see if they've been cleaned. Yeah, the big tents are pretty cool. Hey, Pacer Chaser, how you going, mate? Yeah, last year's minter before changeover to decimal. Oh. I'm not sure. 7. I've probably got some somewhere. I've got lots of coins and different stuff all around the place. The problem is, how do you store it all? Like, I end up with bits here and bits there, and bags over here and bags there, and it's all so confusing when you get lots of coins and stuff. Just do these last of these ones that are open, and then I might get some silver out and have a look at some silver. So someone was saying to me the other night that the clink from the coins, the silver coins, is actually copper. Oh, you got a Canberra one. Centenary of Federation, nice, Canberra. And that's got the map of Canberra City on the coin. Nice work there, Hunter. Coffee jars, yeah. Yeah, I've got them in plastic Coke tubs and stuff like that.
No matter if it's a year or not, you still can it down.
Yeah, check it. I had a heap of Japanese currency when I was younger. This guy gave me a whole heap of Japanese notes that he had when he got back from Japan. No florins yet. Aussie. The only one who's found the silver coin has been the captain, and she found a round silver 50-cent piece in the 50s. So unfortunately, I haven't. Tassie Adventures reckons he finds US silver dimes in the 5-cent coins. So, but I find the 5s a bit hard to see. Yeah, we could do something like that. 7, no problem, mate. I can hook you up with some Aussie coins, my friend. She's doing well, Pacer Chaser. She's back to work. Still a bit sore, but doing pretty good. Healing really well. The big hole in her arm's healing up nicely. Still pretty deep, but I found dimes and 5s, but all flat. Yeah, I found a couple of dimes, but none silver yet. But I haven't done that many 5s, so I've done a lot of 20s because I wanted to find one of them wavies, especially after Golden Egg found one right in front of me. Still golden eggs. 3 complete sets. Nice. We're just starting to do some books. We got a couple of coin albums, so we're just starting them. They're a lot of fun to do. I was watching Ozzy do his ones, and I thought I might get a couple of books for myself. It's awesome when you get a coin to fit in your book. I wish we had internet like this when I was a little kid. I'd have the best coin collection now you could imagine. And all these young kids these days, they've got such a head up on us, don't they?
Yeah. They just start something else.
No, we've only got Aussie ones, Australian preference and sixpence books at the moment.
Don't show me this one.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
We haven't got a whole heap of coins in there so far. We've got a lot of the newer ones, but not many of the older ones. We've given so many away over the time, we can't fill our books now. We'll get more though.
Especially the 60s because
When time for a second beer, nice Aussie. MD. I wish I could have one, Jim. You'll have to have a beer for me, Jim.
why can't you? Oh yeah.
One kidney though. I'm not supposed to drink beer. Really finish these ones. I want to get these coins done so I can, because I've got me 1 kilo silver bar bucket that I did a few videos on a while back, and the price of silver went up nearly $200 for a kilo bar, but it's come back down a little bit now. So I want to get this all finished, and I can accidentally pour these coins in my silver bar bucket. Don't tell Mum. Don't tell the captain. Accidentally, accidentally, I'm going to pour the bag in there and get it up to the amount I need to get my silver kilo bar. A kilo bar of silver.
Could I count it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I collect bars. I have rounds and coins too, but my favourite collecting thing is bars.
What about your fake crown?
Rightio, Smarty. I've got a set of quarters, proof set of quarters.
So you've got ways to go that too?
Yep. I've got an American Silver Eagle that I won on Stormy's channel.
Spot.
Mm-hmm. We were watching Star Wars the other day, me and Hunter, and Stormy, like one of the stormtroopers, got shot, and Hunter's like, "Oh no, Stormy bit the book, bit the dust." I got a 5-ounce pirate bar.
Did you do this?
Yeah. And I've got more bars in here.
Yeah, and you've got more somewhere. I don't know where.
Oh, they're all in here. Someone's been playing with my bars. Who's been playing with my bars?
Wow, you've got a heap.
I do have a fair few bars.
You've got a horse one.
Show them the camera. And there's a tiny little pirate bar.
Oh, that must be mine.
Yeah, that's one of Golden Eggs bars from Hunters.
And Princess Bug.
And Golden Princess Bug, yeah.
and luck.
Very good. And then I've got a 3-ounce pirate bar. And then I've got dragon bar. Dragon bars. I've got 2 of them. And then I've got a whole heap of 1-ounce bars. These are pretty cool. I like these 1-ounce bars.
Yeah, I want to get a 1-ounce bar.
And I love me shuffling them like cards.
Which ones are on the side?
I like me deck of cards. I love them. I can't get enough of me silver. I'm afraid I'm really badly addicted to it.
How long have you been addicted to silver?
In a long time, Dylan. I've been into silver for a long, long time. Not always been able to get it, you know. And then I've got a little 1-ounce pirate bar.
That's so cute. We do have 3 little kids with tiny little bars, and then
Wow, 130.
these ones.
See you later. I think Tony's leaving.
Mum and Dad, and then got whole family of bars.
Yeah, we've got a whole bar family. I've got some more bars coming too, I'm pretty sure. David from Silver Giveaways has been getting me, like when he gets it, all his coins and rounds and all that, he's been picking me up a few little vintage silver bars every now and then. So I've really appreciated that. I've been grabbing them up every chance I can. I like Morgans and all that sort of stuff too, but I must say I really love my bars. The rounds are pretty cool. I've got heaps of rounds too. How many rounds do you reckon you've got, Hunter? Oh, there's another round pirate bar. Do you want to show them that one? Here's some.
About my guess of looking at them would probably at least 15.
We've got this pirate round. Oops, can't get the light on that one properly. It's pieces
17 to what?
No. And one of my favourite ones. Oops. One of my favourite ones is the 2-ounce unicorn round. Not so much for the unicorn itself, but just the round itself. Like it's really chunky and fat.
Can I look?
Like me.
That barely fits in.
Yeah, that round's like me, chunky and fat. I like it.
Hey.
It's nice. Hey, oldies and goodies, how you going, mate? I'm glad you got your crown, Al. Wouldn't be right if you didn't get your crown. So I've got buffaloes. I've got American Silver Eagles. I've got Stormy. I've got Darth Vader. And I've got off coin hunting couples. I've got the Deathstalker Scorpion. And I've got an Ike dollar. I've got another Darth Vader. Panda. Oops. Panda. And another really cool one. Scrooge McDuck. Big fan of Scrooge McDuck. The rich guy I used to work for, I used to call him Scrooge McDuck, and we all used to laugh and laugh, and he had no idea what I was talking about. And there's old Scrooge. Just put them into capsules. Yeah, I've got to get capsules for all these ones. They reckon it's not good to keep them in all these bags. This one's my first Canada one. Tassie Adventures got me that one. I've got Captain America. Kangaroo. That's pretty cool. Koala. And I reckon these are awesome. The Don't Tread on Me rounds. I reckon that's wicked. And I've got a Thor round. Thor's pretty cool. And this is me in the morning before I've had breakfast. And that's me before I've eaten breakfast. That's what I look like. And then I change back into a normal pirate when I've had breakfast. Oh, thanks, Mary. Been collecting them for a few months now. And then a Pegasus round. I get a lot of these off silver giveaways. They have an auction, and you can pick up these rounds really good price, much cheaper than I can get here in Australia. The Bermuda Rum Runner. Mega Drop Bear. Yes, it is. Hey, Alistair. Most of these guys, yeah, it's awesome what you can get on silver giveaways. A BU Peace Dollar. I got a Silver Krugerrand. An Aztec Calendar round. And of course the Pirate round I showed you first up, which is probably my favourite one. That's awesome round, that one. Set of panda coins. Yeah, my wife likes the panda coins. We call her Amanda Panda. What else have I got in here? And I've got a Britannia. I hate this string, it's hard to, you always go the wrong way. I've got a Britannia. And I've got Hulk. We love Hulk. And as Golden Princess Bug calls him the Honk. She calls him the Honk. And I got a fair few of these little half ounce rounds too. Canadian Special Forces rounds and all that sort of stuff. No worries, Seven. Thanks for coming in, mate. Appreciate you staying, listening. Where is you when you're empty on chocolates? Yes, I had to hide all my chocolates in my room recently because the kids just kept pinching all my chocolates. And there's an Australian crown. There's the Australian crowns. Uncle Al just got one of them, I believe. They're an awesome coin, them crowns. I love them. What else have I got to show you? Ah, the John Wick round. Whoops. The John Wick round. I quite like John Wick, the movie. It's quite a good movie. The crown, you like the crown, Mary? Yeah, the crown's a beautiful coin. They're like a Morgan dollar and a peace dollar. And they're 92.5% silver. They're beauties, they are. You got a John. You're so lucky, Ray. We need to, everyone, we need to capture Rafe and bottle up his magic and share it out amongst ourselves so we can win too. Oh yeah, Mary, they're awesome. They're only made for 1 year. 30. They were done for 2 years. 37 and a 38, but the 38 is like $160, $170 for one. Yes, it's a lot of fun when you get collecting all this silver. And there's nothing like it. Hey, Gold Rush Redmond, how you going, mate? And what I haven't shown you is all the like silver coins and half dollars and barber halves and Walkers and Benjis and all that I've got. That's only a small fraction of it. It's quite amazing what you can get out of the rolls on silver giveaways. Even more when it's proof. Yep. You back, Hunter?
Yeah.
You gonna do some more rolls?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you got a bag of rolls there to do, and I've got a bag of rolls to do, so we can get
You got a
this.
small bag.
Yeah, but I'm bigger than you, so that works out. I love that look, Hunter. No, we get in and work together, and we'll get this done in no time.
Can you pass me the useful thing now?
Yes, your little knife. That's her little roll knife you got. The crown was put out for the coronation of King George VI. I wondered why they only did it for 2 years. I didn't understand all that. I really couldn't work it out. Look, Tony's saying, please find me a tax coin, Hunter.
Okay.
We'll try.
The bloke clean well.
It is pretty much the worst. Anything tax related is the worst thing in the world. How many rolls have you got there? 20. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rolls. Laughing. That's okay. I wish silver giveaways would start streaming again on this weekend, but I'm not sure if they will be. I know they're still going to be doing the Thursday night one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I'll have to get all my silver on Thursday nights now. Let's see if we can get you a tax coin. We normally find heaps of tax coins too. English half crowns over a year ago. All right. I haven't got any English half crowns yet. Adding to my lighter collection, need to find a display for them. Ah, yes, I really love the shop displays, Rafe. You know, the old store displays. I've got quite a few of them in my little shop up the back. I love my little shop, my little collection. I've got to get in there and do some more shelves soon for all the bottles and medical stuff that I've got. I've decided I'm going to keep nearly all of it.
I finished a roll before you could barely open one.
That's because I'm what, talking. Have 60, yeah, wow. 66, is it a wavy? Nope. Damn.
You're having bad luck today.
I know. That's because you girls steal all my good luck. That's alright, I've got Race here on my side. He's going to lend me some of his magic. I have one half crown from UK but have 7 of the clad crowns. Yeah, the clad ones are quite common. Hey, paranormal boys, how you going, mate?
What year is the taxation on?
Taxation, I think it's 90 something. Yeah, she's a handful, I tell you. Someone said cute kid. Cute pirate kid. She's the smart one, this one. She's the mathematic one. She loves maths, don't you, darling? And she's very good with money. She works things out in her head and very clever. No worries, place chaser. Thanks for coming, mate. I understand it's really late. The captain will probably be home soon, and I'll have to get off and help the captain soon.
No. This scared me for a second. I turned it around, and then there was a big, like, different colour.
All right, that's just a scratch from the coin roll.
Yeah, that's scared.
Yeah, so that's a ring of death, they call that. And when they put them in the rolls, the machine scratches them.
Oh.
So how'd you go on the beach earlier, Ozzy? Did you find anything good? We'll have to go down Metal Detector Beach one day, Hunter. We can get to a beach within about 40 minutes, I think you drive. When we drive down the mountain. Nope.
I thought you were going to say that.
Yeah, you were hoping. Are we counting our money? No, we're going through coins for rare coins and coin sets and stuff like that in Australia. Can you see the ugly coiny one? Yep. Taxation office. 100 years of Australian taxation.
Now you can see what year it is.
I can. 2010, though.
Oh, I hate them. That's pretty sure. Golden egg.
Oh, pirate suit for the cat. We've got. We normally have a little duck that does. We call him the pirate duck. We're going to make him up an eye patch and that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just taxation office, so no one likes them. But I guarantee you there won't be very many of them in America. I'll have to send you one if you don't like it, Uncle Al.
Are you just giving them bad luck?
No, I was stirring him up. He said it's an ugly coin. $3 something at Broad Beach, James, and Main Beach tonight. Hopefully find some jewelry. Nice.
Dad,
Mm.
we might be going to the beach on next week.
Uh-oh.
The captain's home.
The captain's home. Look out, the captain's home. Don't do it, Richard. Oh, I'm sorry, Al. You know what I'm like. I have to. Don't worry, Mary. I'll get him one. Don't worry, Mary. He'll get one. Here's one of the changeover ones where they took away our silver coins and got a little sixpence coin on the front of it just to rub it in. I call them the rub it in coins. Do it. I will, Mary. Hunter. That's all right, Henry. That's what we hope for. We hope to put you to sleep. So then you go to sleep and you don't turn the stream off, mate. So that was good. I don't mind people sleeping. I always do that myself. Don't worry. I just rest my eyes for like an hour or half an hour through their stream. I only rested my eyes.
No, sleeping.
I didn't.
Remember when you fell asleep on Jim's stream and then Mum told them?
Yep. Yeah, Mum did more than tell them that I fell asleep. She took a picture and sent it to them. It wasn't very funny. I didn't think it was very funny. Yes, Captain is on deck. Look out. Yes, sir. Just resting my eyes. That's what I tell the captain all the time. She says to me, are you asleep again? And I said, no, I'm just resting my eyes. They're just tired, that's all. I wouldn't do that, darling. I'd never do that.
I wasn't, Mum.
You go and see the captain? You'll run interference for me? Hey, Golden Bug.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. It's Golden Bug.
Hey.
Let it go. Go and say hello to Mum. Let it go. How are you, Bug?
Okay.
What have you been up to at school today?
I was going to hello.
Yeah, learning about planets, yeah.
Like put stickers on pink and then put stuff. That's the kind of thing.
Brophy's saying hello. We're saying hello
Hi.
to you. Yeah, it does, Henry, I tell you. You start hurting, you start aching, and it's not much fun. These coins haven't been very kind to me. Going to show them what you're eating. She's eating Wonka Nerds.
I don't like the pink ones because I'm not very hurt my
You like the purple ones, the grape ones, do you? Mm. 46 years, wow. Mm. Yeah, I only turned 40 this year. I'm 40 on Halloween this year. There we go, got you one out. There's that for you out. 100 years of taxation for Al. You're going to love it, Uncle Al. Nerds, that's it, Aussie?
nerds. I think nerds.
Yeah, they're nerds. That's what they're called. Oldies and goodies.
Oldies and goodies. You
Uncle
always say that.
Al.
Uncle Wow.
Ah, poor old Uncle Al.
He doesn't have much stuff.
What? I don't know. No, I'm just saying poor Uncle Al because I'm sending him the worst coin in the world and he doesn't want it.
Sometimes.
Yeah, he does. He's just pretending he doesn't want it. He's playing hard to get.
What does that mean?
You know, like when I ask you for a cuddle and you say, no, and then I have to beg you and plead with you for a cuddle, and you go, okay, maybe, like that. Pirates aren't nerds, they're just misunderstood misfits of the alchemist. No, the nerds are the candy.
The pink ones now.
Alright, you want to try a different one?
Mm-hmm.
Are they tasty? Try them and tell them
This
what.
one looks like a butt.
A butt? You're funny. You're welcome, Uncle Al. You'll love it.
These when them go up to
Yeah, well, don't let them go up there. Because they're a bit,
hard.
yeah, they can be a bit hard. I think you're supposed to suck on them, mate. You're not supposed to chew them. Try sucking on them.
Don't go
No, I don't know. I haven't had an urge for ages.
Didn't not like them.
I had my first Australian licorice the other day and it was fantastic. Better than, yeah, we do a lot of licorice here in Australia. It's quite popular here.
I like
Licorice, yeah.
these are the big ones.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed me licorice.
Can I help?
What's that for?
Open them?
When you finish eating. No, because you just open them and leave them everywhere.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I won't.
Okay.
I'll just get the coin
Yeah.
for you.
I like the black licorice. Black licorice is nice. Long piece of licorice. Trouble streaming to your channel, please check YouTube. Ensure stream looks okay. Yeah, it's alright. It's one of my favourites. Can't eat too much. I had the strawberry. Oh, right. Yeah, you want to try the black one. The black one is nice.
Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
I suck them
And then chew them. Nicer. Yeah. And you get a bit of the flavouring that way then, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Black licorice and jelly beans are the bomb. Could eat them all day. Oh, I don't like black jelly beans though. Nah, not black jelly beans.
I don't like sour ones.
Oh, sour ones are alright, but the black jelly beans, no, I've got to draw the line at them. They're not much good.
Mm-hmm. One time, when we were learning the guys thought we can eat the jelly bar.
Oh my goodness.
Picture of jelly belting.
Yeah, I like jelly beans though. Jelly beans are nice.
Why do we call them jelly beans?
I don't know why they call them jelly beans. That's just the way they are. The way they've always been. And I suppose the way they've always been.
I know why we call it jelly beans.
Why is that?
Because it's
yeah.
I like the bean.
And it looks like a bean, that's right. You're so smart.
Well,
Sambuca, lit, yum, yum. Ah, yes, Sambuca. Yes.
now I have lots more.
Night Gold Rush Redmond, thanks for coming, mate. Set bug, but ugly coins, especially hate the euros too. Oh, that's all right, Uncle Al. The taxation coin will grow on you. Because two things in life are guaranteed, death and taxes. So
sometimes these ones are sour.
Yeah, they can be a bit sour, yeah. They're meant to be.
These ones are not.
They're meant to be a bit sour, my princess.
Daddy, the red ones are not.
No.
Because it's called grape.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Hey, Captain.
Hi, Captain. Hi, Captain. Hello, everybody.
Captain's
He says get home. He
here.
says get home.
It was hot, wasn't it?
Yep.
When I lived in Iceland, the Icelandic kids would come on base for Halloween to trick or treat because off base they only have liquors. Oh, wow. Yeah, no wonder they'd want to go on the base. They'd love to get the American candy and stuff. What happened?
Stuck in there.
Are they fighting already? Right. You're going to have to go soon, everybody.
Oh, I'm getting purple and pink.
Purples and pinks?
Look. Yeah, pink and pink.
Oh, yeah. Must have mixed them up.
I didn't.
What was it like in Iceland? I suppose it all looks like ice. Yeah, Henry, it's awesome. I love licorice. Daily candy. Yeah, I'm a daily chocolate man. I have to have chocolate all day, every day. Can you close your door, please? Yeah. Yes. Australia, we've always had lots of lollies and stuff in Australia. We used to have lots of lolly shops everywhere. That was a big thing. But that's sort of died out a fair bit these days. Iceland green, Greenland ice. Yeah, it's weird how that works, eh?
I like how them have this.
Oh yeah, the little pool things.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the chocolate. Yeah.
Daddy, a big for chocolate.
Oh. We used to have dozens and dozens of different types of lollies and chocolates and candies and stuff like that. And then the big companies like Cadbury's came in and bought up all the chocolate brands. And then Allen's Lollies went through and bought up all the lolly brands. So there's now only like a couple of different brands, and that's it. You lived there for 11 years. Wow. Yeah, I'd love to see an active volcano. That'd be something to see.
My teacher at preschool said there's volcano.
Volcano.
That's how I can't say that.
Yeah, the volcano's the Jib. The Jib's a volcano. Yeah. Mount Gibraltar in town is a volcano, but it's not active volcano. Trump wants to buy Greenland. Awesome. What? Buy it for America or buy it for himself?
I think we must try and after
I didn't know Greenland was for sale. Hey, dug up dandies. How you going, mate? Yeah, America's got a bit of a history of buying up places. Like they bought the Louisiana Purchase off France, and that opened up the interior of America for them. Yes, Dom? I don't know. And then they also bought Alaska off the Russians.
Disneyland is in America.
Yeah, Disneyland is in America. For America. Ah, cool. So is Greenland for sale, or who owns Greenland? I'm pretty sure the Greenlandians would own Greenland, wouldn't they? I can't imagine they'd want to sell their own country. Oh, Denmark. Ah, I see, yeah.
What is
From the time of the Vikings.
What does that mean?
Denmark is another country.
Oh.
The Danes. Denmark's a tiny little country in Europe.
It's kind of funny.
I don't know Dane. Okay. Yeah, because Greenland's full of minerals and all sorts of things. Like I remember watching one show on Greenland where they were going there and getting rubies out of the rocks and all that sort of stuff. That was awesome to watch that.
When you was a kid?
No, just a few years ago. And once they discovered the ruby deposit and got it all sorted out and proved out, and they were ready to start mining it, the government of Greenland stepped in and said, no, it's only for the locals to mine it. So then they had to go on and try and find gold instead. Untapped resources, yeah. Yeah, it's full. It's full of resources. It'd be a gold mine. Oh, literally. America's already got big bases in Greenland.
Daddy?
Iceland and that, yeah.
I think I know why you love silver.
Why is that beautiful?
You're a pirate.
That's right. That's why I love silver, because I'm a pirate. You're on to me. The Icelandic Vikings wanted to trick people into moving to Greenland instead of Iceland because they wanted the land for themselves, so they made Greenland sound green and Iceland sound icy. Yeah. Get your rubies like everyone else, mail order. Yeah, I haven't got any rubies. You can go, there's places up in Queensland, I'm pretty sure, where you can get rubies, but my site specifically is sapphires, not rubies themselves. Rubies are just red sapphires, but the place I go to doesn't produce red ones. Oh, there's another taxation point. I'll have to send out 2 of them just to double rub it in, eh?
To him?
Yeah, I'll rub it in double. So you can have 2 of the worst coins ever.
Hey, that's not worse. Daddy?
Hey, Hunter.
Mummy said the penguins is your favorite.
Your favourite? Mum's favourite, yeah.
And Mummy's favorite.
Any idea how much gold is left in Australia? Lots and lots. You know, Gold Rush, how they're mining in the Klondike in Canada, and they're getting $15 a yard. Well, not far from here, they've tested the land, and it works out at $30 a yard, and that's not even the best ground around. So nearly all of Australia has gold deposits all over it. So it'll be a long time before they get rid of all the gold out of Australia. Emerald and Ruby Vale, roughly 5 to 6 hour drive from Brisbane. Yeah. I'd love to go there, but it's too far from me. It's a long way from here. Like, I think it's a 14-hour drive to Brisbane from where I am. It's 8 hours to Coffs Harbour from here. So how far from Coffs to Brisbane is it, Mum?
About 4 hours.
Oh, yeah, so it's 12 hours from here to Brisbane. Depending if you drive like me or the captain. If you drive like me, it's 12. If you drive like the captain, more like 3 hours.
She's fast.
She is fast. And scary.
And Mama keeps talking and
Did she scare? Oh my God.
No, I went out the blind. Mama made me.
I remember one of our richest men in Australia, Kerry Packer, when he was still around, he it looked like he bribed people that were doing surveys and mineral surveys and stuff, because every time a new discovery was made, it was found that he'd just purchased the property. So every time the surveyors and the explorers went in and explored a new area, they'd let him know, and he'd buy the land before anyone else. So he ended up owning all these ruby mines and sapphire mines, some of the best in the world, and he ended up owning them. And got gold mines out of it, everything. Yeah.
What fish?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, there was a lot of talk that
Daddy,
he was a criminal.
this study is after me.
What's that, Dom?
You due to this house.
I started this just about 2 hours ago. Yeah, I'll have a calzone.
One
Yeah.
and a one. One and a one.
Oh, he was a real tycoon, all right. The story was that he was in charge of the painters and dockers union, and
What does that mean?
well, the painters and dockers was a criminal union organisation. Hey, Gregory, I heard you broke your arm, mate. Hope you're feeling better, Greg. Yeah, the painters and dockers, they were really bad. Gregory, they were really bad criminals. And the story going around, I don't know if it's true. Painters and dockers. I don't know if it's true, but they said that Kerry Packer was their boss. So he was like the richest man in the country, plus he had like a criminal organisation working for him, and I knew for a fact that he used to bribe politicians and all that, because I've seen his houses he used to have in Sydney.
Are you
ready? Yeah, go for it. He used to have all these houses in Sydney, and he used to have models living at the house, and they used to take care of the politicians. There's a lot of corruption in Australia. Australia was the land of the corrupt. It still is, really. Yeah, Mary said you had a fall. You had hurt yourself. Going to get all 12 and put them in the display. Oh, I think I better get going, everybody. So, hey, Steve.
Don't go.
Don't go. I suppose we can do a few more rolls, but if I don't get up and help soon, I'll get in trouble. Morning, HD. It's 10 past 6 p.m. here. 6:10 p.m.
What does that mean?
Means it's 10 past 6 in the night time. It's just starting to get dark here. The sun's just going down.
Is it morning for them?
Yes, morning for them.
Then
Opal, rose, zircon, tourmaline. We get zircons, tourmalines.
Daddy, I get this from you.
Yeah, I know you do, Don. I know. Yeah, we get most of them stones. 3:10 a.m. Wow. Do you work nights, do you, Ed?
But I think I know why I'm mixing them up.
Why are you mixing them up?
Because this one was a very good for me.
Yeah. I've never had to work nights, so I'm glad. I used to get up really early in the morning and do the recycling trucks, like the garbage trucks, when I was a teenager. That was a lot of fun. Not. I remember I was on one end of the truck, up near the cab, and there was another bloke down the other end of the truck, and you used to have to hold on to the side of the truck. And one day, the guy driving it, he cut the corner too quickly, and the guy on the end of the truck got wiped out by the telegraph pole. All of a sudden, bang, the telegraph pole's taking him out. He was never right like that after that. You don't have kids. Yeah, kids make everything hard, don't they, Golden Egg? Mm. You want to do some coins? Yeah. Come on, get a roll out. We've got to get these coins back so we get them into the bank tomorrow. Hey, Richo going, mate? I told you I'd stream later. I was watching your stream for a while, and I closed my eyes. I didn't fall asleep, I promise. I only closed my eyes for a little while. I've seen pictures of red ruby on quartz come out of Warwick. Wow. Yeah, Henry, you don't get over that sort of thing. The 3-Ups raid, nice. Thanks for raiding me, 3-Ups. Butch. You streamed for a while. I watched your stream for a while, then had a sleep, and then come and streamed. And you just finished. Wow. See, my biggest problem with streaming is my back starts hurting, so I don't like sitting here forever. Oh, you're welcome, mate. I'd try and stop in more. It's good that you're streaming early on. 5.5 hours. Wow. 5 hours is my longest. It's important when you're doing your channel to stream because you get a lot of people come in that you don't know, so it helps your channel grow, but also you get your time up. Because when I first started, I think the first 4 months I didn't do any streaming. Hey, Callanel. And I only had 13,000 minutes, and I had 150 videos for 13,000 minutes or something. So the streaming really helps. What's this one, Golden Egg? 2004, not a big day. 35 hours, 2 new subs. See, exactly 3-Ups. You've got to do it, mate. You know, it helps your channel so much. Because you need 4,000 hours all up. So I worked it out that you need, on average, 650 minutes a day, every day to meet your time requirement. Yeah, I didn't get a notification either. A lot of times you don't get notifications. You just got to go on and search who's live. Just go through and check. The biggest industry in Australia would be mining, by far, by a long shot. Oh, you'll be right, 7. I know what it's like, mate. I'll cop it soon too. Nope, it's bad, eh? Oh, I hope you survive, 7. We're praying for you, brother. Yeah, we had a lot of fun on the week on Monday, didn't we, girls?
Yeah.
Next time we go down, he's going to keep me safe from the States.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Dad will still stream if he sees one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he will too. Woohoo, 66. Can I get a wavy next to the golden egg? No. The golden egg got the wavy. She took all my luck. NIFC 20, 85 and 86, I think. I'm not too sure, Aussie. I'm not too sure, mate. I've got so many different coins in there. I've got to go. Like, I've got to get rid of all these ones, take these to the bank, and then I've got to go through that bucket of ones that we found and sort them out. Sort them out into types and stuff like that. So I've got 60,000 minutes left to go on my one. See Al. Oh no, Al's saying bye to 7 on him. Oh, that's right, 7 saying bye to Al. Yeah, I still need 60,000 minutes. And when I do a stream, I get roughly 1,000 minutes a stream. So I've got like 60 streams basically to go. Except for when I do the Pirate Booty Wheel of Doom, I normally get about 5,000 or 6,000 minutes. Kevin's got to go and cop the medicine like I do from the captain. You right, Darren?
Yeah.
You just seem a bit tired.
Mm.
What, where you at? Taking you to the park today, did he?
Yeah.
Too much riding?
Mm. He's trying to make Harry do another lap.
Was he?
And no, I'm not doing another lap. And and then Pop gave in and just let us go in the park.
How many laps did you do?
I did 4 sheep.
Well, that's good for you. If you're only young, you should be doing lap after lap after lap. I used to when I was younger. Good for you.
Okay.
We used to spend a lot of time down at that lake as kids because we didn't have phones and stuff back then, and no internet or anything like that. So if you wanted to entertain yourself, you had to do it yourself.
Yeah.
That is it. A lot is YouTube, what you do for a living. Yeah, I'm a plumber. I used to be, but now I'm pretty much crippled up and retired plumber now. I still go to work every now and then, but there hasn't been much work on lately. It's been so quiet. Unless you want to go and work for a ruthless developer or something like that, but I'd rather not. Not lady.
Oh, my lady.
I haven't sorted them all yet, Greg. I'll leave that for the captain on the weekend because she had to go to work the other day, so she'd get to go through that and have a bit of fun for herself. See if she can find any. Same here, yeah. So it's a lot of fun doing YouTube, and if pretty sore, Greg. After the other day, it was hurting pretty bad, but I've had a couple of extra sleeps, 1 or 2 extra sleeps since then. So don't tell the captain, but I've snuck a few sleeps. I realise that, though. It's sarcasm, darling. Comedy. So yeah, I had a bit of a rest, so it feels a bit better. Yeah, I hope she finds a few. Thanks for hanging out, Al. I'm glad you like your tiara, mate. I hope it fits. My body's wrecked from plumbing and drain cleaning. Yeah, Henry, plumbing really takes a toll on you. It's hard work. I don't know any weak plumbers like you. All the plumbers end up really strong because they're doing such a hard job, and it's always something different too. You know, you're always crawling under floors, crawling through roofs, digging trenches, smashing septic tanks in. You know, there's always something. Cutting down trees that are in your way. Yeah, blue metaling. There's always something to do. Are you still doing things for me, or are you just playing games? Well, can you give me the coins or not? Can I sort it so I can search them? No, these ones.
Yeah, you never searched them.
You search them all? I like them. I made a pile of money though. Yeah, I lost a lot of money in the GFC. I lost one of my houses and that, so I've come back strong since then. We got a house up in Crookville and we're paying another one off. So we rent those 2 houses out to pay off the new one that we bought. So one day, hopefully, we'll get to go up and buy a farm, sell this place here and go and buy a farm one day.
Oh, that'd be nice.
One day. Probably before you go to high school, I'm telling you. So another couple of years.
At 2 years left.
So we make as much money as we can here in the land of the rich, and then we move up somewhere else where it's cheaper, and then we can buy a farm. Yeah, no, she's doing well, Greg. She heals really fast. She's very lucky. They the council got back to us, and all they've got to do is for their dog is they've got to make sure it's got a secure cage for when people come around to have a look, like to work at their house or whatever. They've got to have a secure cage. And the lady said to us, "Oh, I can't do any foster caring now because the dog's got to get all this stuff locked up for the dog." And I thought, well, that's almost a good thing, isn't it? Because at least no kid will get hurt. So I was worried that if that big dog got out, like if it did that to the captain in a couple of seconds, and she's a grown woman, what would it do to a little kid, you know? Yeah, you can't, Gregory, because it was on private property and she was working there. It's considered that it's okay. They only put it on the dangerous dog list, and they don't have any right to put the dog down. But the people will have to build like a dog kennel for it, like a dog run, proper fenced off run, so that the dog has to be locked in there when someone comes to the property. So they'll have to face certain rules and stuff now. And if it hurts anyone again, then they'll be in big trouble, because now they've got their what's considered their one bite, their warning bite. So they're allowed to bite one person, and then if it happens again, then they get into big trouble. I don't think that's a very good thing myself. Who the studios? Yeah. I haven't made a cent on it yet, Henry, because I haven't got my time up yet. But some of the big channels can make money on it. We have a big problem with pit bulls here in Colorado. It's illegal to own one. Yeah, they're not supposed to have pit bulls here in Australia. They're illegal now, but people still have them. And they say, oh, no, it's a cross staffy, but you can clearly see it's a pit bull. It's not a staffy, it's definitely a pit bull. But this thing out here, it was a Great Dane cross with a bull mastiff. So it was a massive big dog, unbelievable big dog. In Victoria, it would have been put down. Yeah, we have bad rules here in New South Wales. Yeah, Pooza Studios are really good. They helped me get through the 1K barrier. Once you're 25 off your 1K, you go into Pooza and tell them that you're 975, and they put you up on the board and help pump you through it. Both of my pit bulls are the biggest babies you'll ever see. Yeah, they can get massive, eh? Like this dog out there, it's as big as me, I reckon, this dog. It's a huge dog. And its head's bigger than my head, and I've got a pretty big head too, so you can imagine how big the head is. I'm going to have to get going soon, I think. The kids are starting to get into crazy hour. Yeah, Henry, I'd get into it, mate. It's pretty rewarding, Henry. You know, like you'll have people that'll annoy you, and you won't want to speak to them ever again. Like a lot of the young kids will really be annoying, but you just got to put up with them. Just remember that they're young kids, and we were all young once. But most of the adults are pretty good. You get a few people that are annoying, like you'll get a few trolls and stuff, but you can just ban them. So, but yeah, I'd get into it, Henry. It's a very rewarding thing. It's very nice when you get nice emails from people thanking you and saying you made their day and all that sort of stuff. That's lovely. You can't ask for more than that. And the sooner you get started, the better too, because it's very hard at the start, Henry. Like it takes a long time at the start to get going. But as soon as you've already been hanging out on streams and stuff like that, you'll already know people. So you've already probably got, there you go, you've got 24 people already. For me to get to 24 people when I started making videos and that, do it for your hobby, yeah. If you're just chasing money, you won't enjoy it because it's too hard to get money from it. Like you're better off going and getting a job. But if you enjoy what you're doing, it'll show. And if you're not enjoying it, it does show too. So, but when I first started, I had no subscribers, no nothing, and it took forever just to get a few hits on your videos. So get started as soon as you can, and probably one of the first things you want to do, Henry, is work on a nice avatar next to your name, your Henry. Let's say you got your picture next to your name, you want to sort that picture out first up. So get one that really pops out, really blings out, stands out, very colourful and everything. Dishing up dinner, I'm listening. We're back. Okay, Gregory, no worries, mate. So, yeah, get your avatar sorted out first, Henry, and then get into some grow streams straight away. So you start getting people on your list. So then you've actually got people that can watch your videos, because I did it the wrong way. I started out, didn't know about the grow streams and networking and all that, and it took me forever to get anywhere. But once I sorted out a few little tricks like the grow networks and all that sort of stuff, you really start flying. Like I think I got 600 people in the last 2 months. I'm not chasing new people anymore. I just let them come now. But when you first start, you've got to really chase people. It's Coin of Canberra, map of Canberra. And the biggest reward you'll get from YouTube, Henry, will not be monetary reward. You may get monetary rewards later on, but the biggest reward you'll get will be people you meet and friends. Laptop, editing software, camera. Um, if you've got a tablet or a phone, that's all you need. Honestly, that's I use the tablet nearly to do all my videos, and you can just download an editing app if you want to do an editing app. I don't really edit at all. I mostly just put mine up, mistakes and all, because it's more funny for people to watch errors and stuff. Like it's more like not fake. Yeah, Donald. I don't know, Donald. I don't know. I can't hear whisper through whisper. I'm deaf and old. Yeah, so you can just do it all on your phone or your iPad or your tablet, Samsung tablet, whatever you've got. You don't need a lot to start off with. And quite honestly, I wouldn't go spending a lot of money if you can avoid it. To do a live stream before you get to 1K now, you do have to have a tablet, a PC or a laptop, because you're not allowed to stream from a mobile device anymore. But you can do videos and post them from your phone and your tablet. But yeah, if you want to do live streams, which is very important, you'll need a PC or a laptop. And that's because of the shooting that happened in New Zealand. So they don't want people to go on and start streaming. Yeah, I know. I need one. The only thing is, I don't know how to hook it up, Aussie. I'll have to ask the captain very nicely to set that up for me. And she doesn't like doing all new things for me. She gets annoyed with me. Yeah, Henry, I try and keep it that way, mate. We're all human. No one's perfect, mate. and I'll help you as much as I can along the way, Henry. We do grow your channel streams every now and then where we get in there and help you out. Plus on the Pirate Booty Wheel of Dooms, we offer bounties to help channels like we'll put up silver coins, and if we can get you 10, 15 subscribers or followers, we'll give away that silver coin. USB plug in. Can you do it on StreamYard, Ozzy? Oh, you're welcome, Henry. That's what we're here for, mate, to help. Do. The more we help each other, the better off we all are, mate. A lot of people in this life are very greedy and very self-centered and that. No, Gregory, you've got to have a PC or a laptop until you get over 1K, 1,000 subscribers. Once you've got over that, you're allowed to use a tablet or a phone to stream from. Because I remember when I first started, I think I did 2 streams from my phone, and then share screen. Oh, cool. So I did 2 streams from my phone, and then they had that incident in New Zealand, and they banned live streaming from mobiles under a 1K. So then I had to work, get me 1K. I had to go and buy a laptop so I could stream again from the laptop. It's ended up costing a lot of money with all the changes and everything they made. You get set up and get everything going, and then they change it. Like I've got to use StreamYards now to stream from a computer. Yeah, a lot of people do want to be anonymous, but I find that if you show your face, you connect with people more. Well, that's just my opinion anyway. But yeah, it's up to you, Henry. A lot of people, you can either shoot towards yourself or shoot towards the table, and sit behind your camera and just look at what you're shooting at and just show coins or whatever it is that you like. A lot of people will be anonymous until they get to like 1K, and then they'll show their face and all this sort of stuff. But a lot of the anonymous sort of side comes in with people that are stacking precious metals and that sort of thing. They don't want people to know who they are and what they've got, because people have been robbed, and you are in danger if you show yourself and your stuff. There are a lot of bad people out there. Someone's painted this one pink. So what if I want to do a video about currency? Can I do it? Yes, Gregory, you can. You can shoot it with your tablet and chuck it straight up, and there's no problem with that, mate, because it's a video. It's only live streaming that you can't do until you get to 1K. And that's just to stop people doing what that New Zealand got, what they did in New Zealand, live stream the massacre. Yeah, you don't need that. Yeah, unboxing giveaways are cool. Mail calls and giveaways are really good for your channel to get started when you first start. You've got a couple of options. You can either do the all-out option, like full-blown, pull out all your guns and go full-blown for it, or you can do it slowly and get people that are interested in you and your channel. But that takes a long time, a long time to get people like that. So it just depends on what you want to do, what your goals are, and it always helps to set goals too. Yeah, robberies suck. I had a guy rob me once. I found out, and he had to flee, and he ended up moving down to Sydney. Yes, people can be real. That's the one bad thing. So if you're going to do it, Henry, and you've got like precious metals and stuff like that, you've got to get a PO box. You don't want to be giving your address out, and you don't want to be telling people in your local town. Like, you know, it's easy to tell your friends and stuff to get you started, but then that puts you at risk because a lot of locals will know what you're up to. So for me, hey, Psycho Ducky, how you going, mate? So for me personally, I've only told a few people in my local area. I don't tell them because everyone knows where I live. So not that anyone would come to my house. It would be a silly thing. You're welcome, Gregory. Happy to help anyone, mate. No, not from YouTube. No, this was back when I was a teenager. One of the guys I knew. There's crime all around the world all the time. You just got to weed out the bad people. An alias for a name, yeah, it doesn't hurt. Like I go by the name of Silverbeard, the garage sale pirate, and the channel name is Richo. Well, that's not. It's an abbreviation of our last name. So, but I'm not that overly worried about it. Out in the country, you know, if people come for you out in the country, they're not going to get out of the country, if you know what I mean. They can get in, but they can't get back out. Still got a heap of rolls to go through yet. None of the girls stayed and helped me. I knew who robbed me, but the police couldn't prove it. Yeah, same with me, Gregory. And I offered a reward, and it only took me 6 days after I put out the cash reward, and two people tried to claim the cash reward in 2 days. So, you know, the bloke talked about it, and the people who heard, once they heard that there was cash reward, they dobbed the bloke in straight away. And he ended up fleeing and going down to Sydney. I ended up getting a real big dog after that, a real big German Shepherd, and I rescued him and fed him up because when I got him, he was real skinny, he'd been starved. Anyway, I rescued him and fed him up, and he ended up being the best dog in the world. Like, people would jump his fence and he'd bail them up at the fence and they'd scream out for help and all this sort of stuff. So no one came near my place after him. On our honeymoon in Maui, in our house was robbed while we were away, came home to a disaster. Yep, and it's always letting people know, someone you knew. Yeah, it's a shame to think people are like that, Gregory. There is crime everywhere, yep. We've got a lot of trouble in Australia at the moment with ice. Ice is really bad here, that amphetamine ice. It's really nasty stuff. A lot of people have gone nuts on it here in Australia. I've even seen a guy chop his finger off outside of McDonald's one night with a bit of broken glass. Kept chopping his finger until his finger fell off. Oh, geez. That's really caused a lot of trouble in Australia. Like, the crime used to mainly be in the cities in Australia, but since ice came through, it's ripped through the country like a plague. So getting bad everywhere. Meth, that's it. Yeah, crystal meth. We call it ice. Ice here in Australia, crystal meth. They call it ice for some reason because it looks like ice. Ice has ruined country towns, especially. Yeah, big time, meat man. It's just destroyed them. The poor people that get addicted to that ice, they've got no chance and they've got no help. And there's no. I have seen a few people come back from it, but most people who start taking it, that's the end of them. They're gone. They turn into like skeletons and zombies. Yes, pure speed, acetoefedrine. Yep, it's nasty stuff. Geez, it wrecks people. Yeah, from Mexico. Yeah, well, it's coming in here from China. They get big containers full of it from China all the time. Most of the stuff coming into Australia is coming from China these days. Yeah, it is, Henry. It is big time, mate. You feel sorry for people, like even really good, strong people try it once and then they're gone, and it ruins them. Even like when an alcoholic's drinking and they see the harm they're doing, they can get off it, but when people are on that stuff, even when they see their kids suffering, they don't care. It's just it just doesn't matter. Tweakers, yeah, we call them ice heads here. Yeah, ice heads. Yeah, China's causing a lot of trouble. Hi Harry, how you going, mate? So, what are you up to? Oh right, no, they're all playing hide and go seek out here. Oh, starting to get a bit tired. Back starting to hurt. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes so far. That might have knocked a bottle of beer off me wall. It doesn't sound very creative when you explain it to other people, but when they understand, yeah, I know what you're saying, meat man. Not much, Harry. Just doing some coin rolls, just chatting about how methamphetamines are destroying the country. I'll keep going for a minute, but I'll just do this last roll and then I'll say goodbye, I think. Gotta go and get everything done. So before I started today, I had 60,000 minutes to go, which is what I'm calling 60 bottles of beer on the wall. So hopefully this one will have knocked one or two bottles off the wall. So I only have 58 bottles of beer on the wall. 58 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 57 bottles of beer on the wall. Thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you. And Henry and Gregory, just take my advice. Just get in and start doing videos, mate, and you'll improve as you go and you'll enjoy it as you go. Like the first ones are hard, but just get in and have a go, mate. Just ignore the idiots and just enjoy the people that are good to you. That's my advice. I'll walk the plank into the sleepy sea. Yeah, we always used to call it Blanket Bay, Rafe. I'm heading to Blanket Bay. Bye, everyone. Can you say goodbye? Bye.